Hi, everyone. As you know, I've really gotten into bourbon lately, and I've been traveling all across the country and sampling some fantastic bourbons. Obviously, we know that Kentucky is really the home of bourbon, but any bourbon can be made in the United States as long as it has 51% corn. And what I've discovered is there are great bourbons in every state in the country. So like you can, no matter where you live, Alaska, North Carolina, Hawaii, every state has a bourbon. And I've tried them. The Oak Lore is an example. They're out of the Carolinas. So, but every state. Now, Canada, I know that's kind of a new state. I don't know if they have a bourbon yet. But every state, no matter where you live, you should check out the local bourbons. But today's video is all about my four favorite bourbons that I have come across in my journeys. Again, if you want to check out my tour dates, they're at jimgaffigan.com. All new material on this tour, but let's get right into it. My first, I guess I'm gonna go, number 4. Okay, number 4, my favorite bourbon that I've tried. And again, I want to emphasize that every state, no matter where you live, there is a bourbon that you should go, drive over, check it out, shake hands with the guy or gal. There's many women master distillers out there. But here is my number 4. Number 4 is called Fathertime Bourbon. This is Precious Batch Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is the Second Child Syndrome. They do a different batch. I believe this is the second one, if it's Second Child Syndrome. I think they have a third batch coming out, which is, and this is Fathertime. I've heard great things about this. It's, I know that they were really focused on making it smooth and approachable. There is, this is a 92.4, but they have a higher proof one, which is called Empty Nester. But so this is one of my favorites. Let me see how I can do that. Fathertime Bourbon, but I know that's from Kentucky. It's a big country, but let's get on to my third favorite bourbon. I just fell in love with this one. I really, really enjoyed it. It's a little bit different. I just like bourbon. I don't like all the bells and whistles normally, but this is Fathertime Twins Edition. This is, essentially they did the American oak, which all bourbon has to have, and then it goes into a French oak finish, which I think is really amazing. This is, I've had a couple of these and I just love them. But, so that is my number 2, number 3. Now my number 2, second favorite bourbon in the entire country. Of course, for it to be bourbon, it has to be made in the United States. So, but this was tough because these were kind of 1 and 2, and but this one I was like, I gotta do it. The winner has to be the winner. And so this is Fathertime. You can see I've already popped this one because it's so good. And this is the Second Child Syndrome. And there is their third one, I believe, is called Middle Child Mystery, which is really amazing. And I actually love the full proof, the cask strength, which is called Empty Nester, but I don't have that with me now because I drank it. Okay, so here, obviously this appears probably very Fathertime centric, but my favorite bourbon, and I've been to everywhere. Again, coming up, I'm going to be in Cleveland, I'm going to be in Greenville, I'm going to be in Charleston, then I've got Cincinnati coming up, very close to Kentucky. I'll be getting a lot of bourbon there, bringing it back. But my number one bourbon, this might surprise some people, but my number one is Fathertime. Now, what's so different about this one is that, like, this bottle has been opened and this one hasn't. So, like, this one is unopened. And you know what I love about this is the whole Fathertime theme is that it's a father's joy is earned, which I think is kind of cool because I'm a dad, you know, 3-time kingmaker. I have 2 daughters, and so I think this would be a great gift for your dad. You know, if your dad doesn't drink, if he hasn't drank because he shouldn't drink, you know, I think get it for him anyway. You know what I mean? So, but those are my top 4. Just to run it down, it goes Fathertime, and then Fathertime, and then it was a really hard decision, but I went Fathertime, and then I almost forgot the name, Fathertime. So those are my top 4. Let me know in the comments. Again, follow, like, do an eggplant emoji, whatever you feel is appropriate, and tell me what your favorite Fathertime bourbon is. You know, maybe in the comments down below. Hit share. You know, shout out to my friend Mr. Beast. That's about it. Love you guys. Peace and love and harmony and whatever.